Hello, lovely human. Welcome to the Little Flower. For today's reading, I am asking the question, how can you align to your most purposeful divine path? We are only pulling 5 tarot cards, so this will be short and sweet, yet super impactful. If you haven't been here, my name is Krista, and I use the presence and essence of flowers along with the tarot to deliver messages to help you align to your most authentic and abundant path. And go ahead and choose group number 1 with the Peony, group number 2 with the bearded iris, group number 3 with the China rose. Click the corresponding timestamp down below and I will see you in your reading. Hello, lovely human. Welcome to the Little Flower. For today's reading, I am asking the question, how can you align to your most purposeful divine path? You chose group number 1 with the pastel pink peony. The peony is symbolic of bashfulness, honor, and good fortune. And to me, it is a symbol of surrender and devotion. Like the way that the peony's heads kind of start to droop after a while because of the weight of them. It just makes me think of surrendering to something greater. So that could have meaning within the context of this reading. Let's go ahead and put your lovely peony right up here and let's see what 5 tarot cards you got today from the Landscape Tarot. So your first card is the Knight of Cups, and then we have the Ace of Swords. Your central card is the High Priestess, and wow, look at this blue theme we have here. We have the Three of Wands, and then lastly we have the Three of Cups. So I think you are being called into expansion when it comes to your social life. So with the Three of Cups being about community and celebration, and the Knight of Cups can be about romance. First of all, I just want to say there is an opportunity for romance here, and I think there is a partnership that could come into your world and help you stay true to who you are and stay aligned to your divine destined path, even more so than if you were to do it solo. So that's kind of just an initial message coming through. Interestingly, we have 1, 2, 3, and 3. That's an interesting progression here too. I just want to tell you to aim higher, to set your sights on what it is your soul truly wants, to go within with the High Priestess. Listen to your own intuition. Know who you are, what it is that you're worthy of, what it is that you're capable of. And yeah, because with the iceberg being here with the Ace of Swords, like you only know the tip of the iceberg of what is possible for you in your life. And you are meant for a joy-filled, connected, expansive life, with the Three of Wands being about expansion and growth and new horizons. I really think you're being called into, and Knight of Cups doesn't have to be about a romance or a partnership. It can be about falling into the flow of something new. I think you have just scratched the surface of something, and there's this energy of like just before you have a breakthrough, like Ace of Swords can be about breakthroughs. Just before you have a breakthrough, there might be this feeling of wanting to settle or thinking you have to settle because all you've seen is the tip of the iceberg. Like you don't see the potential beyond it. And there's this feeling of no, aim higher, grow bigger, expand into who you're truly meant to be. Reorient your path. Like where have you settled? Where have you compromised something within your being that you know you weren't supposed to compromise on, that was pure and perfect in its essence? And maybe the world has told you it's not possible, or you're asking for too much. And maybe this is in relation to a love, like a potential love. I wonder if some of you are settling when it comes to that. I'm not saying that's for everybody, but there is this overall energy of don't settle just before the breakthrough. And there's something to celebrate. And there's also an energy of celebrate before it comes. Figure out what you want, expand into your divine destiny, know what you want, don't settle for less than what you want, fall into the flow of it, because there will be a flow of it. It doesn't have to be this like you don't have to push so hard. Like there is a flow for you to fall into because it's something you're meant for. It's a dream you're meant for. And I would be willing to bet that you know exactly what I'm talking about as I'm saying this right now. Celebrate it as if it's already here. choose into it, believe into it, take that leap of faith into it, because it is yours. I promise you it is yours. And you may be the only one who knows it's yours, but you have to bank on that, and you have to take steps towards it based on that internal validation. You, of all people, have to validate yourself the most, and your dreams the most, and what you truly want the most. It has to be like you get to have the whole package. That's what it is. Like, don't settle just before your breakthrough. That's the main overarching theme here and message here. So I think that's it, group number one. I know these are very short and sweet messages, but that's what they're meant to be. This is just a reminder not to settle. You've got so much beauty in front of you. Realign internally, cut the cords where you need to cut the cords to the external influences in your life that are making you think you have to settle, and celebrate before it comes. That's your message, group number one. Thank you so much for being here. Feel free to like, comment, or drop a flower emoji if you enjoyed your time here. As always, I am honored by your presence, and I hope I see you over in Patreon or in another, maybe one of my more in-depth readings here soon. So thank you so much. All right, my lovely human. If you'd like to be supported more deeply through powerful energy healing transmissions and more in-depth, immersive pick a flower readings, I'd be honored to have you in the sacred space of the Little Flower Patreon. My intention for this space is to be a spiritual lifeline, a place of healing, clarity, and soul alignment where you can feel safe to unfold in your most authentic, abundant, and fulfilled self. Each month within the Wellspring membership, I channel a theme for 2 pick a flower readings, with one of those readings laying the foundation for what unfolds in the infinite prayer. Using holy fire Reiki, prayer, and intuitively guided visualizations, messages, and affirmations, I channel a powerful transmission each month inspired by its corresponding reading. If you choose the Overflow membership, you'll receive everything in Wellspring along with access to every extended infinite prayer session connected to monthly in-depth readings here on YouTube. If this space is calling to you, you can find everything linked in the description below. If you enjoyed your time here, feel free to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I'd love to connect with you. You're also welcome to explore my adorable merch featuring my bee and flowers logo and my signature phrase, "Hello, lovely human." With so much gratitude, I send you prayers of happiness, peace, health, and abundance. You are honored and loved. Hello, lovely human. Welcome to the Little Flower. So for today's reading, I am doing a short and sweet answer to the question, how can you align to your destined path, to your most purposeful path? So you chose group number 2 with the bearded iris. Irises are symbolic of faith, hope, and trust, and they are named after the Greek goddess of the rainbow. So the Greek goddess Iris was the rainbow bridge connecting the humans and the gods. So this iris is going to be a presence for us right up here. And we're just going to get into your short and sweet reading with 5 tarot cards. And your cards are, the 4 of Cups. Why am I saying to the 4 of Cups? That's like a sad card usually. That's weird. I wonder if there's like a lifting of... That's okay. Let me just pull the rest of the cards. 10 of Wands. Okay. You have the Ace of Cups in the center. I think that's why. Look at the trajectory. This almost looks like a horizon, like it's a landscape that continues on. That's so cool. And then there's a wing up here with the 10 of Wands. That's so cool. We have the 6 of Wands, which is about victory. And the Queen of Wands. Okay, lots of fire energy here. And with this Queen of Wands energy, I feel like there's this fox sleeping in the earth, like hibernating. And I feel like that's you. Like you're about to break into your victory era, your Queen of Cups or your Queen of Wands era. And this Ace of Cups, like you're entering into a state of being like your train is coming in. There's literally a train over there. Like your train is coming in. I think that's why that 4 of Cups felt good for some reason. And even the energy of it is beautiful. There's a crane flying just into its new horizon. And even the 10 of Wands, the donkey had a wagon behind it with a bunch of hay in it, and it's broken free from that wagon, and there's this wing here, and I just feel like you're leaving behind disappointment, you're leaving behind burden, you're leaving behind weight, and you're flowing into this emotionally open and overflowing reality where you have won. Your victory is here. We have all these butterflies here, and you're entering into your Queen of Wands, confident, powerful era. Like, you have succeeded. You have achieved something amazing. This is where you're headed. It feels so imminent. It feels as if it's already here. When I'm like, even with that Four of Cups, it's like I was happy to see it for some reason. And I wonder if there's something there, like there's wisdom in the journey, like where you've come from. You're starting to recognize, like, wow, I wouldn't have had it any other way. Like, thank God I had to go through all those disappointments because it led me here. You're having a victory and a breakthrough in your life right now. And honestly, with the question being, how can you align to your divine destiny? I don't even think, like, you're doing it already. You're doing it. This is just a profound confirmation that you're already aligned and you're already on that path. And you're having, like, there's something here about visibility. There's something here about being recognized for your gifts and for what you have to offer the world. There could be material compensation for that, but ultimately this is about you and your soul shining and you feeling embodied and feeling so happy with your life and feeling so connected in your world and feeling so honored by those around you. That's ultimately where you're going. This is a confirmation. I promise you, you are already on the right path. The worst is already behind you. But at the same time, you've cultivated this knowing of, I had to go through that to get to where I am now. And that's so beautiful. You've broke the chains to the past, to the weight of the past, and all you see is beauty now. And that's amazing. So congratulations. Beautiful reading, short and sweet. That was my intention for this. Is there anything else? I think you have a new emotional beginning ahead of you. I think you have a new connection to the world around you, to your loved ones ahead of you. I think you have a new connection to your life, like to a deeper understanding of why, like, things had to go the way they went, but have to go the way they go. And there's this deep well of wisdom you've gained access to, I think, moving forward. And so life is just easier because of that, because you have this new, like, perspective, I think. And even with the crane having the reflection of it in the water here, I think you've done a lot of reflecting and you just understand more about the nature of reality. And because of that, you feel confident no matter what life throws your way. And that's just, it's absolutely beautiful. Congratulations. Thank you so much for being here. Feel free to like, comment, or drop a flower emoji if you enjoyed this message. As always, I am honored by your presence, and I hope I see you over in Patreon or maybe in another one of my more in-depth readings or energy healing activations. So thank you so much. Bye. All right, my lovely human. If you'd like to be supported more deeply through powerful energy healing transmissions and more in-depth, immersive pick a flower readings, I'd be honored to have you in the sacred space of the Little Flower Patreon. My intention for this space is to be a spiritual lifeline, a place of healing, clarity, and soul alignment where you can feel safe to unfold in your most authentic, abundant, and fulfilled self. Each month within the Wellspring membership, I channel a theme for 2 pick a flower readings, with one of those readings laying the foundation for what unfolds in the infinite prayer. Using holy fire Reiki, prayer, and intuitively guided visualizations, messages, and affirmations, I channel a powerful transmission each month inspired by its corresponding reading. If you choose the Overflow membership, you'll receive everything in Wellspring along with access to every extended infinite prayer session connected to monthly in-depth readings here on YouTube. If this space is calling to you, you can find everything linked in the description below. If you enjoyed your time here, feel free to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I'd love to connect with you. You're also welcome to explore my adorable merch featuring my bee and flowers logo and my signature phrase, "Hello, lovely human." With so much gratitude, I send you prayers of happiness, peace, health, and abundance. You are honored and loved. Hello, lovely human. Welcome to the Little Flower. So for today's reading, it's going to be short and sweet. I'm only pulling 5 tarot cards. It'll probably be about a 5-minute message, but it'll still be impactful and just what you need to hear. I'm asking the question, how can you align to your most purposeful, divine, destined path? So you chose group number 3 with the China Rose. China roses are symbolic of happiness, longevity, and eternal spring. And this rose is going to be a presence here alongside our reading. Your tarot cards are King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, King and Queen, that's awesome. Wow, you have the Magician. You have the Six of Pentacles. What? And then you have the Eight of Swords. You're doing an amazing job with your creations. The Magician is about manifestation, and you know what you want. So the King of Pentacles is, I have all the resources I need. I have manifested something beautiful. Like, I am someone who provides for others. Queen of Swords is, I know who I am. I know what I want, and I'm not settling for less than that. The Magician is, I have everything I need to create the life of my dreams. Six of Pentacles is this reciprocity and balance, and you may be receiving, I kind of feel like you're finally receiving the fruits of your labor in a way, or I don't even want to put it, because that's more Seven of Pentacles energy. This is more like, I feel like you're receiving a gift, but it's not, it's like you kind of, like, I see you having worked for it, but when the blessings come into your world, it's like you have gained the wisdom to know that everything that is a blessing in your life, the money that comes in, even if you've earned it, even if you've put in work towards it, that it's all borrowed, it's all temporary, and it's all a gift from God, And even if you co-created it and manifested it, you see everything as a gift from God. There's like a higher awareness and a higher awakening coming in for you. And there are blessings pouring into your life. I think if you've been going without or in need of something, they're coming in. I mean, I see them just pouring into your world, and there are blessings coming in you're not aware of. Like if you see this picture here, there's a little cottage, and there's like someone left a basket of fruit, overflowing fruit at their door, and it's like they don't even know yet. There's a little mouse peeking over the doorway, and mice are symbolic of like smallness. And I feel like you've seen little signs that blessings are coming in, but little do you know this beautiful blessing that's just around the corner. So the message here with the Eight of Swords being here, I think there may be some internal patterning that's getting in the way of you truly stepping onto this path to receiving these blessings that are meant for you. Blessings of abundance. I would say money, like Six of Pentacles is about money. Blessings of just material resources. I think there has been, I don't know, I think there's something internally that needs to be cut away or walked away from, like a internal patterning, so that you can truly be heart wide open for when this blessing comes in. I just think maybe you've gone without for so long that you've wanted to kind of like not get your hopes up and protect your heart, I heard your assets. That's weird. Like protect what you do have. And in doing so, you've kind of like you're not able to see or open to what's really coming in. I think this blessing is coming in regardless, but the divine wants you to see it and to anticipate it and to know you're worthy of it. And I think that's what you're being called to do right now. So ultimately, this is an internal shift that's going to help you open to receive divine abundance. And this is something I think you've co-created and you've manifested for yourself. So it shouldn't come as a surprise. So there's something there about this gift coming in, and it's beautiful that you recognize it as a gift from God, but it's also beautiful that you recognize that you are truly worthy, and you're not only worthy, but you help to actually co-create this reality. So you don't have to protect your heart anymore, because what you've always known you're worthy of is inevitable and is at your doorstep already. You just have to open the door. That's the message. So alrighty, short and sweet message for you, group number 3. Thank you so much for being here. Feel free to like, comment, or drop a flower emoji if you enjoyed your time here. As always, I am honored by your presence, and I hope I see you over in Patreon or in another in-depth reading or an activation, an energy healing activation here on YouTube. So thank you so much. I'll see you later. Bye. All right, my lovely human. If you'd like to be supported more deeply through powerful energy healing transmissions and more in-depth, immersive pick a flower readings, I'd be honored to have you in the sacred space of the Little Flower Patreon. My intention for this space is to be a spiritual lifeline, a place of healing, clarity, and soul alignment where you can feel safe to unfold in your most authentic, abundant, and fulfilled self. Each month within the Wellspring membership, I channel a theme for 2 Pick a Flower readings, with one of those readings laying the foundation for what unfolds in the Infinite Prayer. Using Holy Fire Reiki, prayer, and intuitively guided visualizations, messages, and affirmations, I channel a powerful transmission each month inspired by its corresponding reading. If you choose the Overflow membership, you'll receive everything in Wellspring along with access to every extended Infinite Prayer session connected to monthly in-depth readings here on YouTube. If this space is calling to you, you can find everything linked in the description below. If you enjoyed your time here, feel free to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I'd love to connect with you. You're also welcome to explore my adorable merch featuring my bee and flowers logo and my signature phrase, "Hello, lovely human." With so much gratitude, I send you prayers of happiness, peace, health, and abundance. You are honored and loved.